got to my mama's son calling DHR on me last year. I'm 38. I'm the baby. It's only us two. We are 21 years apart. So my mom has always been very active, very the get up and go grandma, very I'm gonna watch the children grandma. And about 4 years ago, she started having these falls out of nowhere. Last year, she had a fall, and basically they stated, hey, she went to rehab. She's gonna need 24-hour care going forward. Before that, he was paying for sitters to come about 4 hours a day, just to kind of help her because she was still able to do certain things on her own.
Put your seatbelt on, girl. We hear that seatbelt noise in the background. Y'all put y'all seatbelt on right now. If you driving, you listening, put your freaking seatbelt on right now.
Um, so when they told us that, we got to the point where we were considering maybe having to put her in a home because what we gonna do. So what I did was I decided to say, okay, well I'm gonna do this. I put her house in my name to stop the state from taking it if we had to go the nursing home route. So when we had the discussion, I kind of told him like, well, hey, I put mama house in my name, so if we have to go the nursing home route, they won't take our house. It's in my name. From that very moment, he stopped taking care of my mom. Like, oh well, you guys are doing things behind my back. Um, I'm not gonna do anything for her. So we got her home from the rehab. He didn't want to pay her nurse to stay overnight with her. She was not comfortable with staying home by herself. So she said, I want to go with you. So of course I took my mom with me. Keep in mind I have 4 kids. So I have a 5 bedroom house. All of my bedrooms are full. He has 3 children. However, his kids are grown adults. So nobody's in his house but him and his wife. He stays about 10 minutes from me. So she came and stayed with me. She stayed with me for a year. September.
That's what's up. I like that. I know it could be hard. I got a grandma who's getting old now, who's getting older, and she's still okay right now. But mom's she's like I don't know, cause and it's such a fucking shame, bro. Like when you got kids, so it's like my mama, my auntie, and my uncle, and but people be having their own lives and shit. But at the same time, I do feel like at least my auntie, I do feel like she can at least go see about my grandma, especially because they in the same state. We not in the same state. Me and my mom's in them. Me and my mom's is not in the same state as my grandma. So her other 2 kids are there. So I do feel like my uncle be doing the right thing, but I do feel like my auntie should be going to see about her mother a little bit more. And my mom calling me about this shit, like, damn, your auntie, this, that, and the third. She don't never come over here and see about mama, this, that, and the third. And my mama don't live here, but live there, but she's there right now. You see what I'm saying? Seeing about my grandma, you know what I'm saying? She stays like a month at least, you know what I'm saying? 2 weeks to a month, to go see her. She does that often since my grandfather passed away. So I know this could be hard. So shout out to her for, allowing her mama to move in and stuff like that. You feel me?
My husband was out in the yard and somebody pulled up and they said, hey, is Miss such and such in the house? And he's like, yeah. At this point, we got physical therapy coming out, we got nurses coming out, things like that. So he's thinking it's just somebody that's physical therapy, a nurse, somebody that's coming to see her. It was DHR. This man had told DHR that
Now, what is DHR? DHR is what is it? Is that like some like you call like a old people or something? I was thinking about CPS, but this don't got nothing to do with kids. I'm thinking it got something to do with like a old people or something.
my mom had a colostomy bag, which was wrong. She had a catheter. And he told them that she was left at home by herself during the day. And
Okay, Department of Human Resources, often related to child welfare and social services. So okay.
I just thought that was weird. That was odd. Like, Why would you call DHR on me for taking care of somebody that brought us into the world and somebody that you don't even deal with? Like, you don't come see her, you don't take care of her. Mind you, is a well-known businessman in Birmingham. And has several businesses that he deals with. He's able to afford a 24-hour sitter for her. I'm not. So he throws his money around to use it.
Okay, so her son is mad because she put the house in her name, I'm thinking. Even if that is the case, you decide not to deal with your mother at all? Boy, you know what they say, right? Come in this world by yourself, you gonna leave by yourself. Sometimes that shit crazy to me. I mean, you should be mad at her if that y'all got an issue about the house. He felt like maybe, man, my name or half and half, or you know what I'm saying. You might feel some type of way, but you gonna take it out on your mama though. Well, maybe mama was like wanted to put it in her. I don't know, but that's crazy to me. You just not gonna deal with your mama, not gonna help your mama no more. Come on.
So the social worker, the DHR guy, left his card with my
That's
husband to
gonna be the
give to
title of the
me
video.
to contact him. So I had been calling for about 2 days because at this point I'm hot. Cause why you at my house? Long story short, he basically said he had to come out because it was reported that she was left at home during the hours between 8 and 3. Um, Basically taking care of herself. She was when he came out here, he talked to her. One thing about it, let's be clear, my mom is of sound mind. Her body is just not able to do the things she used to do. So basically, long story short, he kept the case open for about 30 days and closed it out because there was no danger. I felt it in my spirit that it was him. And I found out for sure that it was him, not from that person that came out, because of course they can't sell it. But I found out for sure it was him a different way. Fast forward to this year, she was here, and I basically kind of told her like, "Well, Mom, it's like you're gonna be here for a while. Let's rent your house out. Let's make you some money on the back end." And she was like, "I want to go home. I want to go home." So his issue was, okay, if she goes home, you need to put the house back in her name, and I'll pay for 24-hour care for her. So I did that. Put it back in her name. Let her go
This is about that house. I'm telling y'all.
home. In March, she went home. In June, the end of June, she started feeling ill due to those UTIs. So I called the ambulance and let them get her. And they decided that after 5 days in the hospital, let's send her to rehab. Again, for me, rehab is not going to do anything for her. She's at her baseline. She'll never walk again. I wanted her to go home. He did not want her to go home. So basically, he told her that either if you go home, then me and her will have to figure a way to pay for her sitters, or she's going to do what he say basically and go to rehab. So she went to rehab. It was only supposed to be for 20 days, and we are on day 27. They called the other day and said basically she could come home. And she wants to come home, but he said that she needs to do another 30 days. And if she comes home, that me and her have to figure a way to pay for it. He won't pay for it. I did not realize that people put limits or limitations on what they'll do for their moms. If I had the money like that, it wouldn't be an issue with me. If my anxiety wasn't so bad and I had help, she could come back with me. With that, during the year that she stayed with me, it was just me, my husband, and my kids. Like, we received no help outside of the nurses and physical therapy that came in and helped. So it was just a lot on me with being a mother, a wife. I was working 2 jobs. Like, it was just a lot, and I couldn't afford to keep doing it to myself. But yeah, we're on day 27. she got to do another 30 days because it's either his way or no way. And that's the part of having a sibling that's 21 years older than you that makes more money and likes to throw it around. And he came over my house in August and showed his butt. So I am going to address a little bit of stuff I saw in some of the comments on the video. So one, for the people that said look into the state program, I have, excuse me, they pay for 25 hours a week. So we do have that where she was getting care from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday. However, now that she's in rehab and he's decided to make her stay longer, all of that has now stopped. I did also have her on hospice. That has also stopped because he admitted her into, he wanted her to go to rehab. He is not the average son. And I guess I look at my husband as the average son because my husband went and saw his mama before she passed. He don't see my mama. He don't come. He might call. Probably every day or maybe every other day. But he does not physically lay eyes on her. When she first got down and she started having these falls, if she fell, she was calling me and my husband to get up. If she needs something from the grocery store, she gonna call me. If she needs something done, she gonna call me. If she got a doctor's appointment, she gonna call me. She never asked him, and if she did ask him, he didn't do it. We maybe had a discussion once, and basically he was kind of like, okay, I don't come over here as it is. I don't see my mama like that no way. If she needs some money or something to be paid for, I do that, but that's basically all I'm gonna do. Money is not everything. I am a parent that had children that were still in sports, activities, so I got to do a lot of stuff, but I had to make it work because I had to take care of my mama. So she was never left alone. When me and my husband got flexible jobs, we were able to make it work. My kids got out of school early, like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. I had a guy that stayed across the street from me that if push comes to shove, hey, I need you to come over here with Mom while I go do X, Y, and Z. So I had that help. But when I say no help, I'm speaking of no help from him. There was never a time where he said, hey, I'll get Mama for a week and let you take a break. Hey, I'll get her for the weekend and let you take a break. There was no breaks. I had always opened the door to say, hey, if you want to see her, if you want to get her, you, your kids, your wife, anybody can come pick her up. You just can't come in my house. And I'm allowed to protect my peace and my energy. So I ended up having a conference for work. And I was supposed to stay. Not far, but I was supposed to stay overnight. Hey, Mom, I got a conference for work. I got to figure this out. She said, well, I can stay with your brother. He said I can stay with him. I said, okay. So I texted him, or I called him. If I got the text message, I might upload them later. I called him and I said, hey, I got this conference. Mama said she can stay with you. You know, what's going on? He said, I can't take care of Mama without any proper paperwork. Now, what kind of paperwork he wanted, I don't know. I don't have any paperwork on my mama. I don't have power of attorney. I don't have guardianship, conservative. I don't have anything. My mama is of sound mind. Her body just not able. So I didn't feel the need to go and do those steps when she's able to talk. She able to say what she need done. She able to say what she don't want, what she do want. But he wanted to be able to get that stuff so he could be in control of her. Which basically he's still in control now because his money is basically ruling how she live. As far as going home. I don't make the money that he does. He makes he owns a business, so he's better off financially than I am. So if I had the money to pay for her sitters, I wouldn't need him. Because for me, there are no limits on what I would do to take care of my mother. I don't give a damn what I got going on with my sibling. If I don't like my sibling, if we beefing, like I don't care. My mama is my mama, and I'm gonna do whatever I need to do for her if I can do it. Now, for me, why she can't come back over here is because I was doing it alone. Didn't have a break. Me and my husband, my kids, like I just, my anxiety got real bad. because I was doing everything
I get it. You know, she got her own life. You know, so yeah.
alone. So I can't put my mental and myself back in that state again. So I will never paint him in a good light because he don't do nothing but throw his money around. If my mama need groceries, she gonna call me. If she got a doctor's appointment, she gonna call me. If she need to go somewhere, she gonna call me. He don't do nothing physical wise. Now the money, he'll throw that, but that's literally all he gonna do. She been in the rehab for 27 days, I think now. He's been once. That's it. And he's in the same state we do, same city. So that's what I say when I say he's not a present um person. Like I don't feel like I owe you nothing when I'm doing the day to day with her. I'm doing everything that need to be done. What I gotta talk to you for? You don't do that no way. But throw your money. And when you can't throw that, that's it. His money is his control. Cause if it was a way where I could pay for her stuff, which I'm trying to figure it out, he wouldn't be around. I wouldn't need him. He probably just call like he been doing and come see her once, twice a month or something like that. So for the people that say I should have discussed it with him, that's like me discussing it with you. For what? What you gonna do? What do you do for her? For the ones that say I painted him in a good light. No, baby. Ain't no good light when you only throw your money around. That ain't good enough for me. I don't live like that. Money can't solve everything. Money can't fix everything. But I think that was the only crazy questions or crazy responses that I saw in reference to that. But yeah, he's not physically there. Like, no, never been. He'll come get on holidays or he'll come see her for a holiday. But that's about it. Like, he ain't never been the typical son, I guess. He don't do what I think typical son's supposed to do.
All right. Like I say, man, such a shame, bro. It's such a shame, and like I say, this story hits home a little bit because, like I say, I have a grandmother who is getting older now. I need to go see grandma pretty soon. But I do see, and it's not, it's just the person that has the time to go see about my grandmother is not uh and she don't have nothing else to do honestly. So it's like, why the fuck can't you go over there and see your mama and help her out, or and take her to the store and help her get out the house and things of that nature. So I definitely feel what she's saying. It's a shame, man. Hopefully they can come to some type of agreement, or hopefully they can come to some type of arrangement. Like, hopefully they can get that shit together. I know they 21 years apart. That's a big difference. But hopefully they can get it together, man, for the sake of their mama and take care of their mama. You know what I'm saying? But it just make me even more like even realize even more, that, man, you came in this bitch by yourself. You gonna leave this bitch by yourself, and that's just what it is. You feel me? You can't. Sometimes you can't even depend on your fucking kids to help you, your mama to help you, nobody. You feel me? So, um, it's crazy. You feel me? I know she say, money ain't everything, and I definitely agree with that. But man, at least the only thing I can say is, man, y'all have y'all money right. Just in case you can't goddamn depend on nobody, you can pay somebody to do it. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Hopefully my nigga get his self together and go see about his mama and shit. Shout out to him though for paying and shit though, but you know, appreciate y'all for tuning in and rock with me, man. Peace.